1950, the year in which we, I would say, start tipping the scales. After massive losses, the Allied front near Czechoslovakia is significantly weakening. Czechoslovakia is controlling the core parts of Germany. So we will push towards Berlin. In fact, German troops are actually within range of Berlin at this point. We've just taken out a large Allied army group. And the divisions of the First Army which are now seasoned attack troops, are going to be employed to push towards Berlin and retake German territory. At the same time, we've got naval invasions that we need to deal with, but we have deflected a very dangerous American incursion, and we are very close to getting the Swedish population of Finnic origin to agree to become the part of the Empire of Finno-Ugria. So, what we'll need to do here is effectively reorganize our front lines for now. So let's get rid of all of these. And that one as well. We'll get rid of the First Army front lines here. And I think we've got mostly assault troops employed here at this point, so this is fine. Let's get... these are river crossings, but I think we can already start crossing the river here. I think actually we may have a good chance here to ignore the weakened tank troops here south of the river. And we can potentially rush ahead. Stettin has problems with supply. I'm not sure why. Maybe this is not yet connected. Could be that we are still... No, it should all be connected. I'm not sure why we have supply issues in Stettin, but we might need some troops in the north to try and encircle them. Encircle this bulk of enemy divisions here. So actually we can probably just get all of our divisions to move through from here and then close the gap there, and we'll get the rest of the group to follow, and we will get or in fact actually we get these two divisions to move north, and then from German territory make that crossing. That division as well, and this one as well, yeah. And these four can, once they've captured this, just follow on. Yeah, we've got most of the assault divisions of the First Army en route now here. In fact, cross here, please. So... there are newly landed or newly brought in Allied troops here, but we'll see if we can encircle this part in the north there. Just double checking. No, we're done with the Finland operation. We've got another naval operation happening there. That's all good. That's just business as usual. Do we have where do we have supply from here? This is the Poznan supply hub, which is a little overloaded, but we'll deal with it eventually. Let's get through here and see that we can take this from the south, liberate the German territory, encircle these divisions near Küstrin, and then we'll open up towards Berlin. American troops are rushing in here, and I don't think that's going to do them much good, but we'll see. It depends always how many are coming. With the Americans, you never know. It can be a whole army group or two that are landing on your beaches. But yeah, they're definitely shipping troops in on the quick to try and hold the lines here. But I think they are not gonna have... I think I've got actually too many divisions. I might send some back and start cleaning this out actually from this direction. I think we don't need that many. Yeah, we'll send 3 of them back already to start clearing that out from the other side. And I think they are so no, not through there. That's a terrible idea. No, don't do that. That is a bad idea. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we've got 2 more divisions here. We just need to hold on this side, but I need the other divisions to get around and clean this up from the other side. Actually, we can stay here for now. Just secure the forward position. Germans are moving their troops over. So with some support, we should be able to dig them out from here. Support from the north. Open up the combat width. Give us numerical superiority. And we've got them locked in. They are instantly trying to counterattack. But we'll see if we can manage to hold that. I am trying to go this way around. I am just failing to do so. There we go. That way around, please. We've got a couple more divisions coming in. They should be able to hold that. So from here on, these 3 should be able to bring these in. Of course, they're trying to break out from the cauldron here. It's not that many. We've got 5, 7. We got 7, 10, 11 divisions, but they will be completely encircled in a second here, and then we are once we have the troops ready, and they are in a single province, then they will capitulate. So. Yes, they are trying to break out, but they are encircled. Double checking. Oh, who's landed? Is it the French again? It's the French again, isn't it? How many are this time? It's just 1 division. We don't even need to bring anybody along. It's just a single French division. We're taking that one. Okay, yes, we have them completely encircled, and at this point they are... which one's the attack? Neither? Oh, they're both on the defense. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yes, please, we'll counterattack. And we will support the attack from across the river, and from the south of the river, and from the north of the river. None of which is ideal, but none of which matters, because we have broken through to the point that we are methodically cleaning out Allied divisions here and everywhere, and we've lost another convoy. This is very strange to me. There appears to be an active convoy route from Danzig to Stettin for some reason, because the railways don't seem to be connected correctly, and despite me actually having declared the Lower Baltic as a blocked naval zone, we are still seeing transports heading there. Okay, so this is all getting wiped out, and yet another glorious victory for the first. We'll see how many we've gotten this time around. But German troops are now becoming more numerous, and with the equipment that we've provided are generally being quite useful. And I think we have sorted the supply. Sort of. Yes. So we have a Brandenburg supply hub here, and that should be able to help with further forward operations. But yeah, we do need to wait for the supply to be sorted out. I think we are lacking a railway connection. Actually, can I construct that? Can I build from? Because we're trying to ship across the rivers here. Can I build from Poznan to this connection? Yes, I can. Perfect. So let's construct that on the quick. And then I think we are in a better state when it comes to the supply situation. Yeah, I would like to get the supply sorted first in this area before we launch any further operations. But I think at this point give all the First Army troops here a front line. That should be it. So front line is going to be this area here. That's going to be your front line, and the Germans can hold this here by themselves, I think, at this point. I'm not sure why I have a division here. I don't need one here, so we might as well get this division, which is First Army, to hold this position, which means I can get this one on the front line. And your offensive line is drive past Hamburg and get the Germans unstuck. Okay, how far are we? 60%, I think, ladies and gentlemen. No, not yet. Norrland and Trondelag are still lagging behind. We've got 57 and 58. Oh, it's the average. It's the state average, because Lapland is already far ahead. That pulls up the average, but these two are not yet there. Oh, okay. So we'll have to wait a little bit longer, unfortunately. Well, celebrated too early, but our field hospitals are doing a good job. We still have a 150,000 men available. And the French are trying to the Dutch are trying to retake Stettin. That's not going to happen. So we'll just need to make sure that we get this supply situation unbroken here. It could also be that the supply lines are just too damaged here. Unfortunately, I don't think I can repair those. But I might just, in general, prioritize. I might be able to. Let's complete this supply line, this railway line, and then we'll prioritize infrastructure repairs here before we make any further offensive action, and we will just stay and dig in for now. How's my Air Force doing? Currently in Leningrad, and I don't think. Yeah, I'm still backfilling, so they are still training, and we will just speed this up a little bit. Actually, oops, they have landed. Never mind then. Marines, can you deal with these guys? Do you give fire support? Can we please? That's just 2 Dutch divisions. Once we get the, and that's too many fighters to contest for me. But I think we'll get there. And then you can return to Stettin once you've cleaned up this Dutch incursion. And in that case, yes, it's relatively harmless, so I can speed things up slightly. Okay, that one, yeah, the Germans are going to help cleaning it up as well, so I think it's not a huge issue. Naval invasion, fall of Berlin. Well, no, Berlin hasn't fallen. Berlin has unfallen. Oh, have the Germans recaptured Berlin by themselves? No, they haven't. Berlin's right here. The Germans are not yet in Berlin. Not sure where you're getting your news from, but I'm calling fake news on that one. What was I looking? Yes, that is a bunch of Japanese troops. They're not going to get through, and a couple of Turkish divisions trying to land as well. But we'll just go from the north. There we go. We'll go from the north, deal with this Dutch medium tank brigade here, and then we will try to sort out the supply situation. In fact, we no longer need to. We can just immediately join the fight. No, take these down, please, and then get back. Okay. So I can't look. Okay, government ciphers. Yeah, let's build more of that. More cryptology, please. I think I'm an idiot. I was supposed to be working on encryption and not decryption. I think I've been working on the wrong branch here. So let's do that. We are decrypting the Polish Republic at this point, which isn't going to be particularly helpful, but I mean, there is a fair amount of Polish Republic left. How are the Soviets doing, by the way? Not too great. I mean, they've been worse. But yeah, I'm not sure how well things are going there for the Allies either, given the losses we've inflicted on them. So let's prioritize railway repairs at this point. I know that they are happening by themselves, but I think we have taken a fair amount of damage with railways that we can actually dedicate our factories to just clearing out that backlog of repairs here and making sure that that's all happening. We have to repair our railway guns as well. Okay, and that's infrastructure. So there was this one construction, this one. Okay, this one needs to finish and then everything else can happen. Okay. And then we will see how the supply situation gets improved from these repairs. That is an massive American naval invasion. So I am actually gonna get the troops. Can I not just get across here? Yes, please. Can I get across to Memel? Because I don't want the Americans to land in Memel. I might need a second division in Memel, actually. We'll bring this one. Railroad to Memel, please. And we've got another invasion in Novgorod. This is another American invasion. Oh yeah, the Americans are back. To nobody's great surprise. And they... this is the Australians, which we are going to wipe out. But, okay, we've got 2 divisions now defending. That's fine. Okay, I think we have defended it. So we'll get an additional division to Memel. And I think we're good. Has anybody landed here from these Americans? There's one province where I would let them land. But... if they're not attacking it, then they will just take the... oh! We have the French landing in Narvik. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know they could get that far. Okay, that's a bit... That's quite annoying. We'll get you to Trondheim. And we'll get... this is going to take a while to clean up. Because I don't think the troops in Narvik themselves can clean up the French divisions here. So they are going to start interrupting our supply lines. Northern Sweden attack. That's one British division. Yeah, that's something we're going to have to deal with, unfortunately. And I am going to railroad these troops in and these troops as well, because this is going to take forever otherwise. And I'm going to railroad these into Narvik as well. So let's bolster the defenses in Narvik for now. And I am going to get the Air Force transferred. Where do I have an airport in the region? I should have. I think we can operate from here. And we can focus on yeah, move over and then focus on northern Norway. And make sure that we have, yeah, northern Norway. How many planes? Not many. Make sure that we have aerial superiority for dealing with the French incursion here. You can stay there for now. You reinforce Narvik, and we are sending the Mountaineers over. The Mountaineers should be capable to dealing with this. And okay, that's a naval battle. That's the northern Norway. That's another Baltic invasion. Yugoslavian troops this time. How's my supply situation here happening? Okay, I think we are probably getting to the point where we have supply again. Oh, I see why Stettin keeps getting disconnected. It's because the invasions on the northern railway line are cutting the railroads every single time. But we should get, with the repairs done, we should be getting... Oh my gosh, the Greek are back. It's just a free-for-all, isn't it? We should be able to get... okay, that might not work. We'll see. Okay, we've got 2 divisions here now. Just support that for now. See that we can push them back from here. We don't want them to. We don't want them to get entrenched in the mountains if possible. And okay, so that's how that we're cleaning that up. Everything else appears to be relatively stable. The only thing I don't like is these cargo convoys here going across. Oh, what happened here? Can we clean that up, please? So I definitely need the southern. I definitely need the southern railway connections to be stable, and towards Stettin, and make sure that every time they're cut because of these invasions, we don't lose the supply on the front lines. Because that's quite. Yeah, we don't have supply along the whole front line here. That is really irritating. And I don't quite understand why that's the case, but I think we can also connect some railway lines here. There we go. So let's make that a slightly better railway line. And we are building a fallback connection as well. So let's get that constructed. And make sure that all these things happen. And reposition our railway connection here. Yes. Okay. There we go. Now it's all in order. Yeah, I would really love for the supply system to be stable within Germany, and for me not having to deal with out of supply situations all the time. Okay. How is the Northern Norwegian situation? Yes, we have defeated them there. So we'll try to get them encircled. We can already launch the next assault here. And we should have aerial superiority technically over Northern Norway. Oh, I haven't set them, that's why. Okay, Northern Norway, please. Cover the air region. There we go. Now we actually have aerial superiority. Support that attack. And this should clean them up. The mountaineers specifically are trained for this terrain, so they can take care of this without too much trouble. Compliance. Let's check back with the compliance. Where are we? 58 and 59. Okay, still got a little ways to go. And I think at this point I'll probably fast forward while I'm sorting out the supply situation until we can resume the offensive operations. Just researching some text here. How is it looking? We are sinking American convoys despite being hunted by whole carrier groups, but we are getting our own convoys sunk, which I'm not a fan of. I mean, I've got plenty of them, but I still don't understand why our convoys are operating in this area at all. They should not be. So, okay, I think we've got everything here. I think we've got everything here sorted, and I'm going to fast forward now to the point that we can get back to offensive operations, or that the compliance is high enough. Okay, so I think I figured out what's happening here. In fact, for some reason, the German-controlled ports are finding a shorter route from here to Stettin via sea route. And since this is the Germans operating it, I can't actually block the Baltic access, which means, unfortunately, my convoys, which are sending, which are flying under German flag, and in fact, I think these actually are German convoys, are getting sunk, which means we're not getting any supply here. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to repair all of the infrastructure and the railway network in Poland to try and get the supply system to prioritize land transport rather than trying to go via sea route. But until then, we're not going to have any supply here on the front lines, which is going to be a bit of an issue for any further offensive operations. But what has happened is, if we are looking at the compliance, 60% compliance, which means we should now, yes, we are now, ladies and gentlemen, able to unite the Finnic identity, 70-day focus. So let's run that, and then yeah, I'll be back when that completes, because in the meantime we're not going to do any offensive operations. We'll just have once again be looking at naval invasions, but I think I've got them pretty well under wraps at this point. And yeah, the supply situation, we'll just have to wait for this one to complete, and hopefully that'll be enough. Otherwise I might have to try and upgrade some railways from Königsberg, which is the temporary capital. Alternatively, we could try to push to Berlin, but without supply I don't have much hopes that we can just easily breach these. So there's not much here, but I'd really rather have supply than fight out of supply if I need to go on offensive operations. We can push a little bit further here, because there's literally nobody defending it, but yeah, we'll start the operations once we have that supply riddle figured out, and once they stop sinking our convoys, because I'm not the one who is supposed to be doing this, and I'm not entirely certain why I am, but it's one of those weird things. Maybe because the railways get interrupted every time they do a naval landing on the coastline. I'm not sure if that's what's happening, but we can relatively clearly see that it's a naval bottleneck. So we're sending sometimes by railway, but not always. And what I'm trying to do is get the railways here upgraded, such that these railway connections here this is Königsberg Danzig. So that should work out really well. I don't know why we don't have supply here. So it seems like maybe the Königsberg Danzig line is the bottleneck. Where is Königsberg? Königsberg is here. Königsberg Danzig. This is a level 3 railway. This should be enough. That should be enough to... Well, I'll figure it out, but I'll be back once I've either figured it out or we have completed the focus and we can declare the empire. Okay, I think what has sorted it out, I think what the problem was that they are running logistics bombing, and I am starting to build up in Western Poland. I'm starting to build up some ground level AA, so in the areas that I control. So that'll counter that somewhat. But I think we are starting to have supply again. And things are, although the Brandenburg supply hub is it's getting it through a river. I think the railway network is constantly being bombed, and I am just not catching up with repairs here, because it's just it constantly gets damaged. So we'll try to build up some. I try to build up some state level AA, but right now we actually do have some supply. So while we are halfway through, I think we can launch the push to retake Berlin. I think that's something I would like to do. So let's see. We are a little scattered here, but let's see if we can. Make a two-pronged attack from the south towards the river line and then towards Berlin. And at the same time, we will launch an assault from the north, try to break these American troops here, and we will try to reach Berlin from that side. So let's see how that's going to go. And we'll leave the Germans to defend, and we'll have an army group in the center here to effect a push as well if necessary. And I can complete my submarine raiding doctrine. That's nice. And yeah, we keep sinking things. We now have our second submarine squadron operational. You should be on convoy raiding, or one of them is repairing. That's okay. So the attack to liberate Berlin is on the way, and we'll take Dresden next from here on out. Once we get the supply, the Germans are welcome to join in the liberation of their former capital, but I am happy to do it myself if necessary. Who are we facing here? Some Romanian divisions. Not bad divisions, but I think the First Army at this point is relatively experienced in assault operations, and we are almost at Berlin. So let's secure the northern flank. I think we've broken through the north much easier than I thought we were going to. So these two assault divisions are going to retake Berlin from the Americans, from the American occupation, and we are going to have liberated the German capital after many years, and we have a naval invasion in Finland. No, not that one. Where is it? I don't see any. Oh, that might have been a little French invasion that I was just taking care of. Okay, we have liberated Berlin. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Berlin has been retaken. It is the new capital, which means we now need to supply connect it, which we are about to do. So we'll already start the assault here. While we are clearing this out in the middle, leave one division to secure the flank. And we can, in fact, probably close it up here, to be honest. Send one division over here to close that. Let's make sure these guys don't escape. It's not many, just a couple of allied divisions. You can already clear that up in the north. The important part here is that we get the supply routes from Berlin connected, because that's the new capital, and that means supply should be flowing from there. And I think, yeah, we've got it. Leave one division behind. Assault complete. And Berlin liberated. There we go. A couple of divisions encircled. But we'll have that cleared up in no time, and then we'll have the supply routes connected, and the First Army can continue once supply is sorted. The First Army can continue sorting out the rest of Germany, and we are half a month away from the Empire. So in the next episode, you will be getting the Empire of Finno-Ugria, and please help attacking the allies here if you can. You as well. There we go. And we delete that front line and get everybody else on the regular lines. You help, and you back on the front line, you back on the front line, you attack. Okay, all good. Yep, in the next episode I think we will continue the push to liberate Germany. The Allies are lacking troops. They keep trying to do naval landings behind us, but so far we've retaliated, and I think this hopefully has taken care of the... Yes, we no longer have that convoy route happening here after we've repaired sufficient amounts of infrastructure, and this is surprisingly harder than it looks. Okay, can I just get a tank division to clear that out? Yeah, the Germans can clear that out as well, but I will take the glory too. Alright, Berlin has been liberated. The Allied defeat is rapidly increasing in the Soviet Soviet theater. Things are still confused. I'm not sure if I'm not sure who's pushing. Stalingrad has fallen at this point to the Polish Republic, but given that the northern territories are now fragmented, I'm not quite sure what's going down there. But at this point, I am no longer concerned about this because we are literally days away from the empire, and that's what we'll be doing in the next episode. That will be the first goal. That will be the first goal for the disaster save, and then I will still complete the liberation of Germany and the restoration of the German Reich, potentially closing off the Danish Straits in the meantime, so I can get all these divisions out of here. But I think the First Army can probably take it from here. So. Oh yeah, the Germans are happily continuing the liberation efforts here, so we may as well help them. But yeah, that is to come in the next episode. So we'll declare the empire. We'll reduce our. I'm already saving our political power. We'll reduce our reliance on the conscription. No, always the wrong direction. This way, please. We'll reduce our reliance on massive conscription, and we will continue the destruction of the Allies and the retaking of. Yeah, they're wide open here at this point. I wonder if more American troops are going to join in, but yeah, things have stabilized. The Soviets are still on the ropes, but all in all, I think I am in a much more comfortable position than I was a couple of episodes ago. So that's it for me today. Thanks everybody. And I will see you next time for the first milestone of having the disaster save, well, saved by declaring the empire. And I'm almost at the point to say that we might be able to do it without, but it's... that's a very low number of manpower. I definitely need another field army or two, and probably some better tanks to make this happen. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Anyway, that's it for me today. Thanks, everybody. And we have French. We've caught a case of the French again. Thanks, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.